Hi, Jeffco EDC investors. This is Christy Pollard coming to you with our second installation of Welcome to Jeffco Jansen. I am pleased to give you an update on a variety of different things. I want to begin with some updates related around COVID-19. We are in unprecedented times, and we are working with our business community and looking forward to working with our local elected officials to get our businesses back to work in a safe manner. But we did want to provide you with some data points around what we're seeing around employment on some of those numbers. As many of you will recall, at the end of 2019, we were seeing record lows with unemployment rates right at 2.2%. And at the end of February, we were still right around 2.6% unemployment. Sadly, at the end of March, we were reporting unemployment of 4.4%, and we're projecting that at the end of April, that unemployment's going to be another 7.47%. So these numbers are not where we would like them to be. And again, we will work with our elected officials and our business leaders to try to encourage as much growth as possible within our business community. I am pleased to report, though, that we are seeing prospects still looking at Jefferson County. In fact, we talked to a business that has us on a short list, and we are showing them our sites remotely by doing drone footage. So we are being creative and innovative and continue to try to bring these businesses to Jefferson County. But I want to provide you a quick look back before I pass it on to our new president and CEO, Jansen Tidwell, to give you an idea of some of the things that have happened over the last 3 years because of all of you and all of your support. In 2017, I'm pleased that we were able to report 2,186 new jobs that the Jefferson County Economic Development Corporation worked with. We saw an additional $149 million in capital investment in our community, and we saw a 731,000 square foot absorption of real estate. In 2018, we were able to work with companies to create 1,860 jobs. We were able to work with companies to invest over $116,862,000 in new capital investment, and our square foot absorption was 485,000 square feet and 41 acres. And then last year, 2019, we ended the year on an extremely high note with 2,307 new jobs in Jefferson County, $435.6 million in increased capital investment, and 364,312 square feet of real estate absorption. We are so pleased with those numbers, and I'm also happy to tell you that we are well on our way to increasing those numbers in 2020. We currently have worked with businesses to create over 430 new jobs in Jefferson County already this year. $82.5 million in new capital investment, and we've seen 273,000 square feet in real estate absorption and 36 acres. That's just in the first 4 months of 2020. So while we are in challenging times right now, we are extremely encouraged that here in Jefferson County, we are going to continue to thrive, and we are going to continue to succeed because of the help of people like you. Thanks, Jeffco EDC investors. We appreciate you. Now here's Jansen to share with you his look forward into 2020 and beyond.
Thank you, Christy. As you just heard, Jeffco's enjoyed years of success in economic development. And one of the questions that came across I thought was particularly good. It asked me about the data and the numbers that really excited me about this role. And there's oftentimes this secrecy and this veil around economic development and site selection. And as an economic developer, I like to lift that when I can. And while we certainly can't talk about project-specific information, some of those core principles we need to share with the community, because you're helping us write the story that we're going out and telling. And so a buzzword we often hear is the word talent. And to be fair, it's the starting point for every conversation we have with prospects. They're looking to see if our community can fill their job needs with qualified individuals. And over the last decade, we've seen our population growth by 9%, now over 580,000 people. You couple that with the 14% the metro area has grown and 3 million people you have access to, we can fill the job need for any company out there. And once you have access to that talent, it's about finding that qualified portion of it. And Jeffco's proud to say that according to the data I pulled, 42.2% of our work age population has a bachelor's degree or higher. Another 7.9% has an associate's degree, meaning over 50% of our working age population is college educated. That's incredible. When you compare that against a U.S. average of 32%, you can understand why that gives Jeffco a real edge. And considering the quality higher ed institutions we have in our community, to me, it's really no surprise that Jeffco values education in the way that it does. And that rolls into our proud K-12 Jeffco public school systems as well. You can look at our K-12 system really in two ways from an economic development standpoint. One is talent development, two is talent retention. And we have two daughters, an upcoming 6th and a 2nd grader. And as we were exploring our career options, the one non-negotiable we had was a community with quality public school systems. First and foremost for my girls, but also because of my career path, I know how critical it is to attracting quality companies. They're going to be looking at this as our investment into the pipeline of future talent. And that's exactly what our wonderful Jeffco public school system is doing. Last on the list for talent is retaining it. You often hear the term quality of place. And what that really means is talent retention. Once you find, develop, or bring someone to your community or to your company, you want to retain them. You need to keep them. You've invested in them. And so it's about offering a lifestyle and the time to enjoy that lifestyle. For anyone watching this, I don't have to sell you on the quality of place for Jeffco. We are the mountains. We are ease of access to outdoor living. We're accessible to big city amenities while also giving you the elbow room you want. We're everything someone could want wrapped into one. And I found as we've been sharing our news with friends and family, the same phrase comes out of everyone's mouth. You better have a room because I'm visiting often. But for us, why visit it when you can live it? From there, we just get down to site locations, which we have, community leadership and support, which we have, and great state and regional partnerships, which we have. You'll hear me focus a lot on consumer-driven metrics. And it's because I hope to give you a glimpse into why those metrics are important, because it really is all about talent these days. It's about the people, and Jeffco is a people-driven community. As you heard from Christy, the numbers have dropped, and we're seeing it right now, and we know we've got some work to do. But I'm confident that the core factors for success are all still in place for recovery. The people are here. The talent is here. A pandemic-driven recession is very different from a financial market-driven one. So we're going to start working out of this state of normalcy soon, and we're going to align our people with the job opportunities. We're going to continue to tout our people far and wide as the reason that Jeffco we know is the place to grow your family, grow your career, and grow your business. I look forward to seeing you all very soon.